Hi, my name is Linda and I'm on Dare to Try Jesus testimony time. So I want to share a testimony of what God has done for me in the year 2020. He's done a lot for me, but there's this one specific testimony that I feel like I want to share so it could bless somebody's life. In the year 2018, I developed a skin condition called pityriasis rosea. And what that is an autoimmune disease that it spreads on all over your body. It looks like hives, and it starts from your torso and then it makes its way all around your body except your face. So needless to say, when I developed this skin condition, I was very, very worried and concerned as to what was going on with me, what was going on with my health, because prior to that, I never really had any health issues. And my doctor, whom I would see like annually or whatever on a consistent basis, also never recognized any illness or anything on me when I would have my physical. So yeah, it was pretty random that it just appeared all over my body. And then when I went to the doctor, they said that this isn't something that they actually know what the cause is. So it just is like airborne virus that just happens to come across somebody, and causes them to have all these hives. And on top of the fact that they don't know what actually causes this, they also said that they don't have a cure for it. So what would need to happen is that it would need to run its course, which is about 10 to 13 weeks of this thing running its course. What that consists of is that if it needs to fully come out of your body, where all the hives need to come out and do what it gotta do and then eventually leave. It was the most scariest thing for me to go through. And then what was even more disheartening is in 2019, it happened again around the same time. And so I went to my doctor again. And of course, they had nothing that they could actually give me of substance, nothing that could actually warm up my heart and give me hope. I was very hurt and I was confused, and I went to God in prayer out of my frustration and fear of what was going on with me and my health. And I didn't hear anything from God. I was just very overwhelmed. And I remember explaining this situation to my pastor around the time. And he told me, he's like, well, we could pray and then cancel it, it'll go away. And I remember, because of how hurt I was, I didn't believe. He prayed for me, but I didn't have faith in it, because I was like, why am I getting it again? Is this the state of my life? Is this the state of my skin forever? And so entering into the year 2020, I was anticipating, to be honest, to get it again. And I remember that there's this one time that my pastor had told me that, you know what, this thing is not going to reappear in your skin ever again. Do you know that? And when I remember him saying that, I was just like, okay, I claim it in Jesus, but I wasn't really having that much faith. But a part of me wanted to believe. And I remember it wasn't until this one time I woke up and I prayed on myself, and I was like, I'm having anxiety about this, God. I really don't want to have this thing again. I prayed and I had faith. And I said, God, I know you declare this. My pastor had proclaimed this over my skin, and I hope and pray that this is the case. And I'm having faith right now. And I remember praying that prayer, and there's something that happened around that time. I could sense it. It's almost like with that small faith, or that faith that I had at that time praying over my skin, I just started to believe that I wouldn't get it again. And lo and behold, we're in December 2020, and I have not had one sign of pityriasis rosea. I'm going to give all the glory to God, because it's only Him that was able to make this a possibility. Who knows what could have happened this year? Who knows, I could have had it again. But because I had faith and I believed that my Father had this in control, I'm entering into 2021 with no sign of pityriasis rosea, and I know for the rest of my life I will never encounter that experience ever again. This is something that I wanted to share, because I don't know who else in the world might be going through the same thing, or as asking God about something. Have faith and trust in Him, and let it go and give it to Him. Let it go. All of your worries about it, once you hand it to God, let it go. And God will show you why you put it in his hand, and it was the right choice to put it in his hands. I want to give God all the glory again, and I'm excited for what he has in store for all of us in the year 2021.